So, rejecting part 2. And today I really mostly just want to cover, like, of course, always reject negativity. But when I say that, I mean, like, for example, I know I told y'all, how I changed my sexuality and stuff like that. Ooh, who cares? But my thing about it is, when I was saying in the other video, the people, was asking me why I did that. And, like, don't you care about what people think? And you're just going to come back out like that and just switch sides. Like, first things first, whatever you feel is best, do it. People are always going to have questions, going to be nosy and want to know this, and that. But it doesn't matter. And thing two is, a lot of people, like, let me just say this. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people who end up being gay, they probably, not even going to say probably, a lot of people I actually then met and been cool with, a lot of people be afraid to come back out and say they switch back to the other side. It doesn't matter. Your sexuality is really just a lifestyle. It's just what you choose. What's your preference. So when I say that, like, I didn't get it. Like, it would be some girls who used to dress like guys and want to actually date a guy again, but still dress in the same way, acting the same way because they scared to come back, or just be confident and say that and be firm in it. There's nothing wrong with it. That's who you are. That's who you are. Like, you can't let nobody have you stuck in this specific zone for the rest of your life just because you're afraid to do this or you're afraid to do that. If you think about it, not even just with sexuality, fear stops a lot of people. And it's mostly because of rejection. People be scared of rejection. But once you be okay with rejection, like, I'm cool with it. I used to be that type of girl that used to hate get telling no. Like, oh my God, like, I used to be like... because I used to hate being rejected. Like, if I want to talk to somebody and they didn't want me, like, what? But that was the old me, I used to absolutely hate that. And that was something I had to grow out of. And then, like, because for example, like me and Diavion, one of my closest friends, actually, we family. That's my sister. And she would be like, I'm never talking to a girl, I'll be like, why not? This is when I used to like girls. So I'll be like, what you mean? You just go up and you just say what you say. She was like, no. Because if they reject me, and they gonna have you messed up. I was like, well, you're not ugly, so what's the problem? She was like, right, but still. And I just be like, okay. I just try to understand. But she used to wish that she could do that, what I did, be confident of that. For girls say no, hey, try it again. But at the end of the day, rejection is a part of life. It's going to happen. So by me posting that video, that wasn't just to show y'all that I don't like women no more. I care less if y'all knew or not. You just was going to see regardless. But I did it because it could show you my weak spot. You know how scared I was to post that video? But when you expose your weakness, it just makes you stronger. And it definitely made me stronger because I'm like, I don't care. I'm finna post anyway, like. And then on top of that, like, it also basically allowed me to confront with myself and be like, that's your weakness too. Part of you was scared and part of you was shy to even post that. Not even the fact that you cared about what others would think, because you already was telling everybody back at home, that this is the new route that you was going with. But the fact that you still had a small insecurity, that's my weakness. But it made me not only aware of my weakness, but stronger in my weakness. So now I'm able to come front and be like, no, you got to put that to the side. Can't walk in that no more. You can't. And by me doing that, I hope that helps somebody else do the same thing too. Somebody who's been shy for years or who've been held back or afraid of what the world's going to think of you. Again, no one on this earth determines where your soul goes at the end. So why, as in, you should not care what anybody else thinks because of that reason. And that's what helps me continue day to day to not carry anybody things, continue to allow me to do what I do. And now that I'm out of my weakness, it just makes life a little bit easier, because so many people go on with life day to day, but they're not even aware of their weakness. What they think they're strong in is actually their weakness. Like, for example, people might think they're good at speaking, but really they're not. They might have a problem getting in front of crowds. Like, yeah, good example right there. So people might think they're good at speaking, but when it comes to, okay, come and speak out in front of this crowd for me, they're like, people around? But I thought you were good at speaking, So it's just, what I'm trying to say is, it just forces you to realize some things about yourself. So we all have weaknesses. I still have so many weaknesses. Like, y'all gonna find out more about them. It's all good. It's just gonna make me stronger. But what I'm saying is, though, it's okay to have a weakness. And just accept it. Accept rejection, which comes along with the weakness, comes along with being scared, comes along with fear overall, is a big key to rejection. But no matter what, you're going to get rejected in life. When it comes to my business, you know how many times I got no's? And I'd be like, it's cool. But I got to keep going. Because at the end of the day, if I see the vision in this, and if I know this is going to make me a millionaire, why stop at one no? And there's, 8.3 more billion people to go to? Think about how many yeses I can get out of that. What Bryce, he said in I think it was a mentorship call, he said what he put on his day to expect at least 10 no's. Like, how many times you gonna get rejected to get 10 no's? And what type of crazy stuff you gotta hear people say? And I'm like, dang, bro, you can go about with 10 no's? And I'll be scared after about I get 3 to 4. I'm like, okay. But it just shows you that rejection is going to be everywhere, no matter what. But at the end of the day, you're going to get that yes. Somebody is going to love you. You're going to find the right one. Somebody actually might find the key advice they've been looking for in your weakness, just because you was open enough to share it. So that's what goes along with weakness. It's okay to be scared, but it's also not okay. And I say that because fear holds you back. But when you see that you are scared and you still go forth, stepping outside of your comfort zone, it makes you braver, it makes you stronger, and it just makes you undefeated. You're a beast. You're a go-getter. Go get it. You can do all things. Everything is possible through Jesus Christ. But no, for real, all things are possible, but you can't do all things without God. And even the people who have all the money in the world, they still admit that God is the key. So I hope y'all got something out of this video, because it took me a minute to actually be able to break this down. But I love y'all. Go get rejected, because guess what? You still accept it at the end of the day. Go get your no's, because it's always going to be a yes. And keep promoting your business. Remember about the owl, all the different types of brands of bread. Think about that.